Hello, superstars. Hello, wonderful children. How are you all doing today? I hope you've been keeping safe. You've been observing your safety and hygiene tips. You've been washing your hands regularly. Good job. Well done, children. And I hope you've been watching the videos over and over again. You've been practicing with the worksheets to get better and better. All right. Before we go into today's topic, let's do a quick review of all that we have learned so far. Okay? We've learned solving story problems on addition using pictures. We've learned how to use pictures to solve story problems, drawing pictures, adding them together. We've also learned number pairs. Remember your number pairs that add up to 10. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 4 plus 6 equals 10. And then you can reverse the numbers. 9 plus 1, 8 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 6 plus 4. Then your double numbers also. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. And so on. Then you've learned how to add using the number line. Remember, I told you when you're adding on the number line, you start from the first number that you were told to add, and then you hop the number of times for the second number that you're adding to it. Assuming we have 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 goes this way. 4 plus 3, you start from 4 and then you hop forward how many times? 3 times. So you go 1, 2, 3. That means you stopped at 7. So your answer is 7. That's it. Then your 10 frame. For the 10 frame, remember the 10 frame is a rectangle divided into 2 rows. Each row has 5 equal squares. Okay, so we have 10 spaces on the 10 frame. So what do we use the 10 frame for? The 10 frame helps us to subitize, to develop our number sense. Okay, the 10 frame develops our number sense, ability to know how many something is without counting. Okay, that's what the 10 frame is used for, and you were able to use the 10 frame to add numbers. Here, as an example, let me show you an example. Let's say 5 plus 1 equals 5 plus 1 equals. So here you know that the upper part is 5. That's 5 plus 1. So what's your answer? Your answer is 6. Once the upper part is filled up, just hold on to that. You know that is what? 5. And then you continue counting. Okay, it will get to a time you won't even need to count again. Wherever the counter stops, wherever your circle stops, by looking at it, by looking at the time frame, you already know what that number is as you keep practicing. Then we also worked with a number bond. This is quite new. This is also very new. The number bond helps you to compose number, helps you to join numbers together, and it also helps you to decompose numbers. That means to split numbers apart, to break numbers down. You know, any number you see has different pairs to it, has different ways, or has other parts to it rather. Let me say it like that. Every number you see has other parts that make up that number. So this upper part here is called the whole. and these other two parts here are called parts. Okay, that means these two smaller parts here make up the number in the bigger circle at the top. So I want to split number 4. I want to decompose 4. Because you are just starting, you have to get manipulative counters, okay, like teddy counters, like rocks, pencils, matchsticks to help you in counting. So this is 4. I want to make 4 strokes. And then in how many ways can I write 4? I start with 1. This is 1 here, and this other one here, the remaining is 3. So I can say 1 plus 3. That gives me what? 4. Okay, another way I can group the sticks again. I can say 2, and the remaining is also 2. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, I can move on. I do another grouping. This is 3 and 1. Okay, so I write 3 plus 1 makes up 4. Okay, I can say only 4 here, so I write 4. Is there any other stroke out there? No. So 4 plus 0. So that's what the number bond helps you to do. It helps you to think of different ways to split numbers or to add numbers together, okay, or to compose, to bring numbers together, to join numbers together to make up a new number. It helps you to break numbers down, so you don't have to think, okay, it's only 2 plus 2 that can be 4. No, it helps you to know that every number has pairs to it. So now you know that the pairs of 4 are 1 plus 3, 3 and 1, 2 and 2, 4 and 0, 0 and 4. So it helps you to break numbers down. All right, so let's move on to today's work. Remember, we have also learned to subtract numbers by making strokes or balls. We have also learned to subtract numbers on number line. And we have also learned to subtract numbers without counting. Remember, any number take away 0. Any number take away 0 is the same number. Okay, any number minus 0 is the same number. All right, any number minus 0 is the same number. Any number take away the same number is 0. Okay, good. Now let's move on to today's topic. Story problem on subtraction. Subtraction is reducing or taking away something from a group to make a new total. To subtract means to take away, to reduce, to make less. Okay, you have 8 balloons. You have 8 balloons. When you give out part of the balloons you have, that is an act of subtraction. You have 8 biscuits and you eat some of the biscuits. That is an act of subtraction. You have reduced it. You have 4 shoes. You give out 2 shoes. That is an act of subtraction. You have given out. So how many do you have left with you? You will find out that you have less. You don't have as much as you had before. So that is what subtraction is all about. So other keywords that show subtraction are less, take away, minus, left. Okay, so story problem is solving math or number work using stories. When you hear a story in math, you know that you have problems in that story to solve. Okay, and that is why we've been teaching you different ways to add and subtract, which will make the problems very easy for you to solve. Good. So today we'll be learning story problems on subtraction using pictures. Now let's read this. There were bugs on the fence. The bugs flew away. Now dash bugs are left. Okay, so that is a story. The story here says that there were bugs on the fence. You can see the fence. There were bugs on the fence. Now, can you see bugs on the fence? No. So you're going to complete this story and also solve the problem in this story. There were bugs on the fence. There were dash bugs on the fence. So how many bugs do you want us to have on this fence? Let's say 5 bugs. Oh, I know you said 5. 5 bugs. So let's draw the 5 bugs. Let's draw them. That's 1 bug. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bugs. Then dash flew away. How many bugs flew away? Can you put a number to the amount of bugs that flew away? Okay, 3. 3 bugs flew away. Now, how do we show subtraction? You can cross out. Okay, so 3 bugs flew away. Let's cross out the 3 bugs that flew away. 1, 2, 3. So those 3 bugs flew away. So how many bugs are left? Now there are dash bugs left. How many bugs are left? How many bugs did you not cross out? 1, 2. So there are 2 bugs left. So that is what subtraction is all about. So we just solved a problem in this story. All you need to do when you read the story is to understand what you are told to do. Are you told to add or you are told to subtract? Let's move forward. Mark caught 8 ladybugs in the backyard. He let 4 go. How many are left? Let's count the ladybugs Mark caught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ladybugs, and we're told that he let 4 go. How do we show that he let 4 go? We cross out. Okay, let's cross out 4 bugs, 4 ladybugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many are left? How do we know how many are left? We count the ones that are not crossed out. We count the ones that did not fly away. We count the ones that Mark did not let go. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 left. We have 4 ladybugs left. So let's write the number sentence here. That's 8. Take away 4 equals 4. So don't forget to always write the name of whatever you were told to work with. So here we're told to work with ladybugs. So we write ladybugs. So we have 4 ladybugs left. Let's move on. There were 7 clouds in the sky. The wind blew away 4 clouds. How many clouds are left? Excuse me. How many clouds are left? So what are we to do here? We are to subtract. When you hear how many are left, okay, you know you are to subtract. So let's draw the clouds first. How many clouds? 7 clouds. So let's draw the clouds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the wind blew away 4 clouds. The wind blew away 4 clouds. So let's cross out to show the number of clouds blown away by the wind. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. The wind blew away 4 clouds. So how many clouds are left? Okay, count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 clouds are left. So we write out the number sentence. 7 minus 4 equals 3 clouds. Remember to write it out. 7 take away 4 equals 3. 7 clouds in the sky. 4 clouds were blown away. How many clouds are left? 3 clouds are left. You see how we are solving the problems? Again, all you need to think of is, what am I told to do in this story? How am I to solve this problem? Am I to add or am I to subtract? Okay, there are some things you need to look out for in a story to know that you have to do what? Subtract. Very good. Here, 5 students were playing in the playground. 2 of them go back to classroom. How many students are there in the playground now? You can see the 5 students here in the playground. 2 of them went back to the classroom. See the 2 of them crossed out. How many of them are left? We have 3 of them left. So write out the number sentence. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 3 what? 3 students. So you write your students here. We move on to number 2. There are 8 cows in a farm. The farmer sells 4 of them. How many cows are left in the farm? Look at the cows. There are 8 cows in the farm. Now the farmer sells 4 of them. So we have to cross out 4 of the cows. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many cows are left? Count them. The cows that are left are the ones you didn't cross out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 cows left. We have to write out the number sentence. 8 take away 4 equals 4 cows. 4 cows. Can you see it now? Good. So you have worksheets on ClassKick already. Go over to ClassKick now. Work on your worksheets. Keep practicing with pictures. You can get your manipulative counters at home. Set questions for yourself. Tell stories around numbers and work with subtraction and see how it goes. Let your teachers know if you're having any issues. If you need to make a video of yourself trying out some subtraction activities, please do. If you need to snap whatever work you're doing and send to your teachers, please do. And continue to observe your safety and hygiene tips. Always remember to wash your hands before you put your hands in your mouth, before you scratch your eyes, before you put your hand in your nostril, which you are not even supposed to be doing. Before you eat, remember to wash your hands. Whenever you go outside to play, before you come in, wash your hands. Make sure you're observing all your hygiene tips. If you need to go out of the house, remember to make use of your nose mask. We can't wait to have you back in school. All right? Take care and bye-bye.